Let's go ahead and get into the preview of the Eastern Conference Finals now.
Yeah.
Eastern Conference Finals. So, as you said, we got the Bucks and the Hawks. I believe, Bucks have home court advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me get your thoughts on that. Who you think will win? How you see the series playing out? And in how many games?
Well, I guess I got to stick to the trend. Got to root against Atlanta so that Atlanta can win. I'm way outside Atlanta, just so y'all know. But I don't know, man. I kind of really want to root for Atlanta right now, being the underdog and how they've been balling out. Honestly, I like what I'm seeing from Trae Young and John Collins, Kevin Huerter, huge tonight. But then again, on the same token, looking at the Bucks roster, looking at a Drew Holiday, looking at a Chris Middleton, obviously Giannis and Brook Lopez, PJ Tucker, they're going to play hard defense. Trae Young is going to have Drew Holiday and probably one of the most underrated players in the league all around on him for majority of the game. They're going to have to deal with Giannis. They're going to have to deal with the shot making and creating of Chris Middleton. That's a lot of defensive prowess to deal with. And I don't think they're going to get as many easy shots as they did against Philadelphia. And Philadelphia was also a pretty good defensive team, if you look at the roster. But PJ Tucker, Drew Holiday, it's going to be a physical battle. And I think that is going to be a little more difficult for Trae.
Yeah, let me get my thoughts real quick. I agree with all that. So, real quick, who are you going with? I don't think you really clarified. Were you serious about rooting against the Hawks? Or go for the Hawks if you feel like the Hawks will win. Like, go ahead, your true opinion.
I'm thinking. Shoot, man, I really do want them to win though. But I can't say I can't clearly pick them to win. That's my thing. Like I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking the story that I'm seeing develop, because them not being in playoff contingency, and then they had a coaching switch midseason, and then they beat the first round, the second round, and now they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, it would be amazing to see them go to the finals. But there's so many more bigger obstacles to conquer with the Bucks. I'm gonna go with Milwaukee.
All right. And again, clarify the reason why you can't pick the Hawks is because you don't think they can overcome what the Bucks have, I guess. Is that what you're saying?
I don't think they have enough to beat the Bucks in a 7-game series, but I do admire them. I am like I'm a fan. I'm convinced. I like what I'm seeing. If they win, I will be happy. But I don't see them winning this out in the 7-game series. I don't know about that one.
So how many games you say?
Oh man, I don't want to be wrong again. But I want to say 6, but I want to say 7 because I've been wrong a couple times now. So I'm gonna go with 7.
Okay. First, how you're talking, I thought you were about to say like they won't get swept or something. You were saying they ain't have enough to overcome. So I think I just want to know the reason why. Are you saying they don't have enough? Is it on the defensive side? Is it the offense?
I think that
exactly the reason why you say like the Hawks can't overcome.
I think the versatility that you have with Giannis going up against, I guess it would be Collins and Capella. I don't know if they are able to stop that for 4 games consistently. I obviously you got to they're gonna wall him up. They're gonna like build around and keep him out of the paint, make him shoot threes, make him, they're gonna play to his. They're gonna take his strengths away as much as they can. But Giannis, on top of being a paint beast, he's smart. He can facilitate, and then you got guys. He has significant help now with Brook Lopez, with Drew Holiday, with Chris Middleton, who's been just getting buckets. And then we saw what was it, Forbes? He was going off. Pat Connaughton coming in, giving him good minutes. PJ Tucker making big plays on both sides of the floor. So I just don't know if they have, even if they stop him from scoring or getting inside, there's so much attention that you have to draw to Giannis that it's going to be hard for you to like get to these other guys that are also shooters. So that's why I think that even if they like stop Giannis from scoring, there's so much around him and he's so him and able to make plays that it's going to be hard for them to really like stop the Bucks for that many games. And hey, I may be wrong. I've been wrong about the Hawks a lot, so we'll see.
All right, good argument. That's a good argument. I was trying to understand why.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Yeah, it's understandable. You may feel like I was trying to get on you though. I was trying to figure it out.
You're good.
It's funny. It's funny people say that because I'm actually picking the Bucks.
You picked the Bucks.
I don't see the Hawks. This is my reason why. I don't see the Hawks. I told my like I was right about the last series and my concerns. These are my concerns I have for the Hawks. Real quick.
Okay.
Similar to yours. I'm not sure who can stop Giannis when he's determined to get in the paint. But I would say this: John Collins, he did a good job on Joel Embiid to draw charges.
Definitely.
And so they had the potential to do that on Giannis. Then okay, you may have a chance. And I would say this too: the only way the Bucks will lose this series is if they beat themselves. I think last series proved that the Bucks have the ability to win games and to lose games by their own actions.
Yeah.
But Giannis decides to shoot threes when the game is tight. That's not the best decision. And these out of bounds plays by Mike Budenholzer, I don't remember this play, Brook Lopez, the shot clock.
They said they told him.
They could have easy. I don't know what happened right there. J.R. Smith. I don't know what happened right there.
They said they told him. I don't know.
I don't know what happened. But that's how I mean mistakes like that. Now they are all in and play. I see nobody stopping them but themselves, honestly. At this point. There's no team left.
Yeah.
They can really stop the Bucks like that.
They can be their own worst enemy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they can beat themselves. So if they don't do that, then I see the Bucks winning this easily. And I would say, I'm gonna say irrespective. Then again, I probably have to put one game off because I can see the Bucks doing something real bad. This is based on the trend. Because I don't think those issues can just resolve themselves after one series, because we've seen it throughout the series, including in Game 7. Although Game 7 provides different pressures, and they may cause you to make mental mistakes.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna say it's not a sweep.
Bucks. It's not a sweep though.
It's not a sweep because I can see. I'm gonna need to see the Hawks respect to get one.
Yeah, they earned that.
And I would say the Bucks will lose one on their own behalf. So I'd say Bucks in 6 because I can see
Atlanta will capitalize on that.
Up, and Hawks taking advantage of that, and the Hawks really winning the game. So I give Bucks in 6.
They can get hot. The Hawks can get hot and have a good shooting night. Trae Young, Herder, Bogdanovich if he's healthy, Lou Will off the bench, Gallinari, who also had a big game tonight. So I like their chances. I do.
I just don't know though, because the other thing about the Bucks, they have the defense.
Exactly.
They had the ability to slow. Well, I don't know. I don't know. There's such thing as slowing KD down, but they did a great job defending while they could. I don't see how they can guard KD any better than they did. And on this team with the Hawks, the main threat is Trae Young, and I'm not sure Kevin Huerter can be as consistent as he was tonight, but they definitely have some shooters over there.
Definitely.
And I think Milwaukee has enough defense to shut down, and I don't think the Hawks have enough size to really stop the Bucks. Because who is Trae Young guarding?
That's what I mean. Like Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday is not a small guard. He's 6'4", and he's broad. He's strong.
He's not. He's not going to be difficult for Chris. Can't beat PJ. You know what? I can see him probably guard PJ, because PJ would probably be in the corner.
Yeah,
they try to shade Trae. Yeah, on who is not a main ball handler.
Yeah, but you know they're going to try to get him on that island and ice.
Oh yeah, I say if Trae is on, take him to the post real quick.
Yeah, really anybody can do that, except I don't really think PJ Tucker has a post back to the basket type game, but all of those guys are much bigger than him, and honestly, they can like post.
If you're big, yeah, you have a chance.
Yeah.
So, and Trae Young's just so small.
It's going to have to be a lot of double teams, and like I said, with that being the thing with Atlanta guarding those bigger guys, they have a lot of size in Milwaukee. There's going to be somebody open, and most of the time that's a PJ Tucker corner three, or you definitely don't want to leave Middleton open. Even Brook Lopez is going to cash in some threes, so it's very difficult to stop that team, like you said, when they're determined to win the game.
And that forces Capella to try to guard out, so he doesn't have that interior presence like he does. Let's just say John Collins is still on. I guess he can be on PJ unless they put Trae on him and John guards. I guess would be Chris. Because Chris is tall enough. I don't know. I'm interested to see what the matches will be on defense.
It's gonna be
hard to shade Trae, because if he's on Chris, he's gonna go at him. If he's on Drew's gonna go at him. Giannis is out the picture. There's no way. So
yeah, I think you were right. PJ Tucker's gonna have to be the person that Trae guards, but
he has to be, because
it can be hard for him.
I can't see it, because that has to be it. That's the best option, because Brook, he definitely has a post game. So
yeah,
I'm interested to see what the Hawks do. Maybe there could be a lineup change they can do. I don't know. If DeAndre Hunter's healthy, that could be a difference.
I think it helps them, but I don't think it brings them over the top of the Bucks.
No, it doesn't bring over the top, but I would like their chances better if he was fully healthy.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would like their chance. I would probably give it 7 games if he was healthy, but I don't think he'll be healthy for the series. So, yeah, I say Bucks in 6. You said Bucks in 7.
Bucks in 7.
All right, well, that's that. Any final thoughts?
Shout out to John Collins. Shout out to Clint Capella for holding Embiid down tonight. I hope to see some good matchups in the post with Milwaukee and Atlanta. It's going to be some good basketball, and it's going to be strange not seeing KD, Steph, LeBron. Somebody said it tonight. All the best players that we know of are gone, so the league's in good young hands. So it's going to be cool to see.
That's very true. It's literally a changing of the guard to the new.
Passing the torch.
Passing the torch. We got Devin Booker. We got Trae Young. We got some really budding superstars here. The only ones I would say that are left is like PG and Kawhi. But we'll see how that series pans out.
We'll see, man.
We'll see. But it's definitely a new team that will be in the finals. That'll be interesting to see as fans.
Someone's gonna get their first chip this year that we hadn't seen. So
in a while. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. Yeah, so you guys keep following the playoffs. We'll be watching with you all. And once we see the results of the series, we'll put our next reactions out there.
Definitely.
So if you agree with our predictions, who you agree with, me or X, we'll see who you agree with, and we'll see who will be right.
For sure. Be sure to let us know. Comment below. Keep watching. Keep up with us. Social media. We're going to be posting and probably talking about what we like, what we think. So thank y'all for tuning in. And hopefully I'm not wrong again. That's all I'm hoping for. I want to be right once in this because I feel like I've been wrong a lot of times. So
yeah, I think I'm definitely up on the series between those two so far.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Coming back, though.
Yeah, we'll see, though.
We'll see.
Okay.